Howdy y'all, welcome back to Crafting Catastrophes. This is the Clumsy Crafter, and I got another leathercraft for you. I hope everybody's been having a nice holiday, Christmas, New Year's. I work at a university, so it's been very restful for me, and I have kind of been pouring myself into this leathercraft. I do want to say I will be doing more things other than leather, but I got bit by the leather bug, I might say. This next one, I'm making a patch for a backpack that I've been working on, and I've been doing a little bit of basic tooling. I wanted to see if I could make my own custom stencil, template, whatever you want to call it. So I transferred a drawing, well, I traced a drawing onto this tracing film. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I need to get some tape first. Alrighty, so right now I am just placing it kind of where I want it on the piece of leather that's underneath. Again, this is going to be a patch for that backpack I'm working on. This is going to be essentially a decorative patch. I traced more than I needed to because I did want the edges to kind of be overlapping into the stitching. This might be a total fail because the basic tooling set that I have is pretty limited. I want to see what I can do and if I can, work around any of those things. I don't have a stylus right now, so I'm going to be using the backside of one of my needles. So I'm just going to go over the main lines to transfer this. I won't get all the fine details. But yeah, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays as well. So I've transferred the basic outlines. I'm going to go ahead and use the swivel blade to carve out these main outlines, and then we'll work out from there. I did case this, and I left it in a bag for as long as my shift was today. For those that don't know, casing is basically just wetting it. It's preparing it for the tooling, right? But leather works best once it's cased when it comes to tooling. I did wet this with a sponge, not too wet, and then I left it in a plastic bag. So we'll go ahead and use this. I'm still learning how to use this correctly. The technique that I have seen is to have it at an angle towards you and use these fingers to twist. Go ahead and do the palm trees first, since everything else is pretty much behind it. Our horizon. This little guy here standing there, he's probably going to be difficult to tool, so I might go ahead and make him bigger. Even these kind of smaller palm trees might be difficult to tool, but this is a learning process. I've never done a custom tooling before. I've kind of just used templates, stencils. And this is for me, so, however it turns out is how it turns out, and I'll be fine with that. But now we're just going to skip to Alrighty, as you can see here, I have done the basic outlines. I also added some minute details, like his footsteps, as well as kind of the outline of the leaves. I didn't put, each individual leaf there. I'll probably do that with the tooling, but like I said before, my set is a little limited, so we'll see what I can do. I'm especially worried when it comes to like the smaller things, but we'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do. So let's get started. I'll go ahead and speed this up.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things.
So I've finished tooling it, but I've decided that I'm going to also stain it. I got some saddle tan right here. Of course, this is not the original bottle it came in. I got a big bottle, so I kind of disperse it accordingly. I also might use some of this black noir for the sky, but I'm gonna leave this little guy just bare, the original color of this veg tanned leather. I am also going to make the palm trees a little darker than the sand. And then the water probably darker than the palm trees. Here we go. Parts that I want darker, we'll stain them first. So I'm done with the piece, but I did treat it like a canvas. I wasn't planning on staining it more than one color, but as soon as I decided to leave the little person bare, I decided I wanted muted tones. Of course, you know, there's other dyes out there that I could have used, but I used what I had on hand, and I do like the muted tones because I feel like it's saying something. Also, this is for me. I had a really great Christmas, a really great New Year's, but sometimes during this time of the year, we tend to focus on others a lot, and we don't really focus on ourselves. So this was a great reminder to myself that you need to treat yourself sometimes, and I really like how this turned out. Could it be better? Yes, but for me, it's perfect. I hope you all enjoyed this video. That's it for now. I will post the final product of me attaching it to the backpack that I made in a short. If you stay till the end, you're a real one, and I hope you have a great 2025. Like and subscribe for more. And a couple, I don't know, you know, yeah, so we did have a little bit of a craftastrophe, I guess you can say. If you hear that cat, that's mine. She wants to get in the garage, but I don't want her to get poked by some of this sharp stuff that I got around here. I don't have a stencil right now. I mean, a stencil. Once it came out of that bag, man, it smells so good. Oh yeah. Have it an 8. I kind of was off there from that mark, but that's okay, because I'm basic like that. I'll get those stars up in here. Say this is a, what is it, scallop tool? Yeah, I'm not sure. I know this one is a beveling tool. No, actually, don't quote me on that. I'm not even gonna attempt to guess this one. And I don't know what that is. So if you know what these tools are, let me know. Oh yeah. Gloves. I always forget the gloves. These are my criminal gloves. You know what? This paintbrush had a little bit of red left over. I made some wallets for my grandpa and his brother, and he wanted the logo of his alma mater. That called for red dye. So I'm gonna give this a rinse, and I'll be back. This is the color I was going for. But hey, it's for me. Could it be better? Yes, I'm okay with it. Or should I say dye? I've already said paint, stain. Yeah, let's say dye, right?